responsibility, okay? Our founding fathers, way back when they were getting the Constitution together, understood, okay, that we needed a free press. And what that means, like your newspapers, your TV news, the internet news, but they really thought that it was important that the citizens of this country, or the people who live in this country, should know what's going on so that they can make decisions. You know, like we got a presidential election coming up, okay? We need informed people to understand the issues so that they can make a decision on who they think would be best to lead our country for the next 4 years, all right? So, here it is. The First Amendment to the U.S. Constitution allows for freedom of the press and freedom of speech. So, Cassandra, what does this mean to you? You don't know. Can you go and say anything you want anytime you want? You can. Which is it, yes or no? All right. Why no? All right. Put your hand down, or you will be going to the jumping corner, okay? Jumping corner. If anybody who has Ms. Harris's reading class can inform you of that later. All right. Danielle.
To me, it means that you can pretty much say whatever you want, but you still have to follow the rules.
Okay. Zachary.
Means that you are allowed, you have freedom of speech, you can say whatever you want when you want, as long as you take responsibility for what you say.
Okay. Let me expand this here. Okay. Now that's a lot of power to be able to say anything. But are there limits? And should there be limits?
Yes.
I mean, can I call
You can use me.
no, I was going to use Brian. Can I go and call Brian Aguilar a deaf, snaggletooth, one-eyed, lazy, non-listening, scuzz bucket who couldn't find his way out of a wet paper bag? Can I say that?
No. It's not true.
I don't know. How many of y'all think what I said is true? All your hands went up? No, just for the record, folks, not many hands went up. All right. Okay, the thing is, there are limits. There's got to be limits because, words can hurt people, okay? How many times have you ever been upset because somebody said something to you or about you?
I have so totally.
I mean, everybody should have their hands up. It's probably happened to everybody. All right, the thing is that there are the limits, okay? You cannot cause harm to anybody. Like, for instance, you're in a crowded movie theater. Can you yell fire? What would happen if you yelled fire?
Everybody would run out.
And what could happen?
Somebody could get hurt.
All right, somebody get hurt and trampled on and all that stuff, okay? I mean, think about it. What if Miss Green walked in here and just, as a joke said, I got a free Wii for whoever first person that comes and gets it. You'd be killing each other for it.
Probably kill me.
Yeah, I'd probably kill her too. All right, something else here, okay? You cannot, well, let me try another one here. Let's try this one. Yeah, that one shows up better. All right, You can't say anything untruthful. Now, you can say, I mean, I said those things about him. Now, in all honesty, the things I said about Brian were untruthful, right?
Yeah.
All right. The thing about it is, did it really hurt his reputation? No, because you pretty much know him, okay, and you know the context of which I was doing, or the meaning that I was doing. I'm trying to give an example, okay? And so the thing is I really didn't do that reputation. Now, there are things, though, that you can say, or you can write, that can harm somebody's reputation, okay? Let's say that you go and you say something bad about a teacher, okay? A teacher is not following the rules, okay? And it's not true. And it gets that teacher into trouble. Does that cause harm to the teacher?
Yes.
Yes, okay? And in that case, all right, there is a limit, okay? And always remember this. If it is said or spoken, it's slander, S&S, said or spoken slander, okay? And that's what slander is saying anything untruthful that will cause harm to somebody. If you write it, okay, as I got right here, it's liable. Everybody understand? They are they're basically the same. Yeah, they have the same meaning, except one's written, one's spoken. And I always tell students that the biggest way you can differentiate or tell the difference between the two is spoken, slander, both begin with S. Okay? So you might want to remember that when you're blogging about this tomorrow. All right? Yep. That's how this class works. Oop. I know. Try again here. There we go. Now, objectivity. One of the things that the reporters always like to say, okay, is that they are objective. Okay? Now, as you can read what I've got there, that means they're trying to tell it in a fair way and balanced. Okay? Let's say, how many of you from another country were born in another country? Or your parents were born in another country? Okay? Now, there's been a lot of talk. You probably have heard it. You may not totally understand everything involved in it, but the thing about illegal aliens. Okay? Well, there are probably some things being said about that that may cause you to get upset. It may cause your family to get upset. Okay? Because, you know, they could be some pretty mean things. But if we have a reporter talking about illegal immigration, and that's people who come into this country without permission from the U.S. government, okay, for whatever reason, all right, we would hope that the reporter would tell the side of the U.S. government, but also tell the side of the people coming to this country, right? Because don't they have an opinion? Don't they have a reason for doing what they're doing? Yeah. And so we would want that objectivity. It could be the reporter hates illegal aliens. But the thing is, if they're doing their job properly, they can't show that. Okay, they got to be totally neutral in this. All right, let me show you something here.